of the universe. In all the galaxies, there's no bigger douche than you. You've reached the top, the pinnacle of douchedom. Good going, douche. Your dreams have come true.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of Garage Podge. I'm here, your host, John, with my co-host, Kyle. Kyle, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Doing all right. I'm doing all right.
Good. It's good to hear.
We got quite the topic today.
Oh, yeah? What's the topic?
Yeah. Biggest dicks in history.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Well, the biggest dick I ever saw was at a Walmart.
Whoa!
What?
That's not the kind of dicks we're talking about. Man.
Oh.
Yeah,
Good. I didn't want to relive that.
We're trying to keep the male genitalia out of the conversation today. Anyways.
Shit.
No, we're talking about like assholes, douchebags, cocksuckers, motherfuckers. That's what we're talking about.
Roger Goodell-esque.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Complete fucking scum of the earth. And we got a list. We got about 5 people here who we just think are absolutely terrible.
That's what we do to people who we dislike. John, do you know what happens to people that we dislike? You don't have to say it, but you know what happens.
Oh, I know what happens.
You know what happens.
Anyways. Yes. So we got a list here. We got about 5 guys. We're going to do a rundown again. We're going to we got about 2 minutes on each of these people. We got a couple honorable mentions.
We got the timekeeper, Mike.
Yeah, he's over here.
Mike Wave.
Mike Wave to people.
Oh,
all right, thank you.
Pyrotech.
And
we got Blake. We got Blake tending the fire in the garage.
Yeah. It's going to be a good one, boys and girls.
And Audra's here, too.
Audra, say hi.
Hello.
And Molly, special guest, the dog.
Molly should be on this list.
Yeah. No, she's not.
You just said yeah.
Yeah.
We'll move
anyways.
on. Let's move on.
So let's kick it off.
All right.
Our first asshole or dick or.
Oh, we're gonna
scumbag.
start. We're gonna start from the bottom, and we're gonna go all the way up.
Started from the bottom. No.
Right. We're gonna start from the bottom.
Okay.
We're gonna go all the way up to the biggest douche in the universe. Credit to South Park for that song, by the way.
Yeah. So
It's a very
thank you.
not a very well known song, but also funny.
It fits this.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
It's the best song we could find. So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, John. I'll read off the list to you. Okay?
All right.
This is just a disclaimer. This is in no way, shape, or form official. It's solely our opinion, so please, I don't want the history lesson on any of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is pretty much just all us
Yep.
and who we think's an asshole.
All right.
All right.
Number 5 on the list of the biggest douche in the universe. Number 5, Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Yeah, he's brutal.
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
brutal. In case you guys didn't know, we're wrestling fans over here, and yeah, he's a kind of a scumbag.
I mean, you know a little bit more about him than I do, but I just know about, just growing up watching wrestling, and pretty much from what I can tell is he just doesn't listen to what the people want.
No,
Yeah.
he's all about what's best for business in quotations.
Right, because, I mean,
obviously
he
isn't
doesn't
true.
do some things that are best for business.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
and he hates fat people.
How so?
He's always hesitant to sign guys like I hate to throw names around because most people probably won't know who the hell we're talking about, but Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, because let's face facts, they're not the trimmest, most fit looking dudes, but they got skills,
so
bro.
what you could say is it's based on looks heavily.
In Vince's eyes, yeah,
Right.
we could pretty much thank Triple H for having any of those guys around.
All right.
At this point in time, fucking Vince McMahon gives us Roman Reigns. Roman fucking Reigns.
Wait.
Fuck Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. Who's Roman Reigns?
Fuck him. That's all.
What's
you
his
need to know.
entrance music?
Roman Reigns.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay.
he's an asshole.
Yeah.
So basically, Vince.
So basically, at the end of the day, Vince McMahon is one of the biggest dicks in the
Yeah.
universe, solely because he's a
scumbag.
The decisions he makes are just
Yeah.
they don't make sense.
And I read this story earlier today about there was this female wrestler. I forget her name. She was Asian.
Okay.
And she was super good in the ring, very good wrestler. And Vince was hesitant to sign her because she was Asian.
Wow.
It took Jim Ross, the JR, to
By God, Jim Ross?
Yeah.
Oh.
to Slobberknocker to convince him that men are attracted to Asians
Wow, that was a good time for that to end. 'Cause that was about to get real.
There's a little more to that story, but we're going to move on now. Who do we got next?
All right, John, number 4. Now, this is one, all right, this is a little political, but not too much. All right. The 4th person that made the list was William Randolph Hearst. Now,
William Randolph Hearst. Do
you know who that is?
Educate me on William Randolph
now I
Hearst.
did a little bit of research, not too much, but a little bit, enough for me to get basically what this guy's deal was.
Right.
William Randolph Hearst is pretty much one of the biggest people who pretty much made marijuana illegal and demonized it in America. Yeah.
So he's a real cocksucker.
He is a yeah, I mean, basically, it's not a huge deal, like marijuana. Like, so to some people it is, though. It's a huge political issue.
Absolutely.
And we don't like to get political, but this guy made the list because if he would have just kept his mouth shut,
right,
and not have been just a huge dick, the fact that legalizing marijuana would not even be existent in this country.
Right, which would be huge because we got other issues to worry about.
But basically, at the end of the day, he's a huge fan of prohibition for some reason, which in itself is just weird.
Yeah.
So like alcohol, he was all for that, and that had ended. And
already, this guy's a weirdo.
Yeah, he was a huge racist too.
Really?
He hated minorities. He hated, he just hated Mexicans. Mexicans were his number one thing that he hated most.
Really?
Something about, like, Mexicans took back some land that he had taken from them. Like, something, they took it back in the name of the peasants, basically. I think it was in Mexico.
Right.
And he hated them so much that in his quest to make marijuana illegal and demonized, he portrayed them with it. It's basically like, kids growing up, like, you were taught, like, oh, marijuana will turn you into a terrorist or a Mexican. Right. So, like, the fact,
nobody wants to be a Mexican.
That's what I mean, though. It's like the fact that, like, that's a thing. Like, oh, smoking marijuana will turn you into Mexican.
Right.
That shouldn't even really be a big deal, but it is.
Wow. He's a dick.
Yeah. So he pretty much set us back decades.
Right.
Basically why he made the list.
We would not be worrying about that.
Right. It wouldn't even be a thing.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's why he made the list.
Very nice.
All right, John.
What do we got next, Kyle?
Number 3. This is you're going to have to take the lead on this one.
I'm going to take the lead on this one? What do we got?
Number 3, Charles Dickens.
Oh, of course.
Charles Dickens.
Little to be known, Charles Dickens is a giant cocksucker.
Really?
Yeah.
Literally? Or like... No, that wouldn't make him...
No, see, actually not literally at all.
Okay.
The dude had like 150 kids.
Holy... Wow.
He fucked. He fucked a lot.
Whoa. He didn't fuck in the sense of, like, Philip Rivers fucks. He was just a fucking asshole.
He was a fucking asshole, but he fucked, dude.
But he fucked.
He banged.
He banged
day and night.
Okay.
Anyways, and all these 150 kids were with one woman, which right now you're thinking, oh, so Charles Dickens doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah.
Where you're wrong. Because here's the thing about Charlie D. All right, Charlie D, my friends, cheated on his wife.
Oh.
A few years later. Wow. He hated his kids.
All 150 of them.
All 150 of them. Hated everyone.
Wow.
So he cheats on his wife with an actress.
You think he'd give up after, like, some, like a high number?
Right.
But anyway, go on.
So he cheats on his wife with an actress.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
27 years younger than he is. All right? So he cheats on his wife. He doesn't ever talk to her again, really.
Uh-huh.
3, I think I read that there were 3 exchanges of mail.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Really?
So, and you would think, like, wow,
so
that's pretty
bad. Had, like, a bunch of kids with this woman.
Yeah.
Left her for an actress.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And barely had any contact with her.
Yeah, and you would think, wow, that's pretty shitty of this guy. But that's not even it.
That's not even the
Charlie D gets worse.
Really?
All right? Old Chucky D. All right? One of his sons dies. Right?
Yeah.
Doesn't even tell his wife. His ex-wife at this point. Doesn't even tell her.
What?
Her son that came out of her vajayjay kicks the bucket, and Charlie D don't even let her know.
That's horrible.
That's why he made the list of the biggest dicks.
I think so far the list is pretty accurate.
Yeah.
That dude is definitely 10 times as worse as either Hearst or McMahon.
Yeah.
McMahon does cause me some stress, though.
Charlie D.
Charlie D's pretty bad, though. I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's no good, two-timing son of a whore.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hot take.
Hot take, hot cakes. Speaking of hot cakes, Who's next on the list?
All right. Oh God. Number 2.
Number 2. I feel like number 2 is gonna be good because you just got that look on your face.
Yeah.
That
Number
look of
2
like, oh shit, we got number 2.
is a figure who has just caused humankind so much stress and just such a, I can't even put it into words. I'm just gonna tell you who it is. Number 2 on the list of biggest dicks in the universe. Puxatawny.
No!
Phil.
Not the fucking raccoon
We had to
from
bring
Pennsylvania.
him back from the dead from our last one,
Oh
our
my
last
God.
podcast. We had to
Right.
bring him back to roast him one more time.
Right, because he didn't get off.
No.
He got off too easy
No,
last time.
this fucking gerbil deserves to be raked over the coals.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Fuck that little hamster bitch. I don't know who gave him the right to fucking predict winter. What is he, some sort of fucking genie?
Well, no, he doesn't predict winter. He predicts the season changing.
Fuck him.
All right. I want to know what I want to
He's
know.
a fucking
John,
genie.
John,
He's
what
a genie's cuck.
John, what I want to know is who gave this fucking sewer cat the authority
Yeah.
to make decisions on the weather.
Whoever it is needs to go away. Forever. Yeah, seriously, dude. I'm losing. Fuck Puxatawny Phil. He ruined lives.
Also, another thing. Fucking Puxatawny Phil has lived for about, I don't know, hundreds of years.
This is the oldest fucking whatever the fucking rodent this motherfucker is. Rat, skunk, gerbil, hamster, genie, fucking.
Wait. So are you saying that Puxatawny Phil is magic?
Well, evidently, he had the right. Somebody gave him the fucking right to predict the fucking season change.
He's 130 years old.
130 years old. Thank you, Audra.
What is this guy? He's a, you know what he is? He's a fucking Wolverine! This
How
fucking
dare
guy.
you?
Listen,
Whoa.
the guy was like 200 years old, 130. That's
Yeah,
70
but
years
he
difference.
helps people. He's a hero.
Yeah,
Puxatawny Phil
this is
is
anti,
an asshole.
This is anti
Yeah.
fucking.
He's like, if you
Fuck him.
took Wolverine, you know, like the superhero Wolverine,
Right.
he's a hero, saves people, but his powers? Yeah. Go ahead, Audra.
Puxatawny Phil. Phil's 130 years old, supposedly. The average groundhog lives to be between 6 and 8 years old, but Phil takes a magical...
Okay, so he's a fucking genie.
Wait. He
To
takes
expand his life
a magical what?
ELIXI.
Elixir.
Elixir.
Yeah.
Puxatawny. So not only. All right. So not.
This just in.
wait,
This is
not
breaking
only
news.
Thank you, Audra.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
fact checker Audra. So not only does Puxatawny Phil predict the weather and ruin people's lives, because he pretty much always
Right.
picks winter.
Right.
Not only does he do that, and
It's fucking sunny out.
He's 130
It's
years.
sunny out. And
and
he's like, yeah, it looks like winter up there today.
and he's 130 years old.
He probably can't even see.
Very good point.
Hot
He's
take.
130 years.
Hot take, he's a blind fucking rat.
Oh my god.
Hot take.
Hot take. That was a hot take. You hot took me. So, not only is he 130 years old, John, the lifespan of whatever the fuck he is only 6 to 7 years. Not only that, he has found the fucking fountain of youth, and he's yet to share it with anybody.
Right.
So all he does is takes this elixir to stick around and ruin people's lives.
You know what's crazy? Is that people are listening to this right now, and they're at home like getting the pitchforks ready to go.
Yeah. Or they're like,
Puxatawny.
or
right.
yeah, or they're like, you know, I never really thought about it, but yeah, fuck
Yeah.
that gerbil.
But here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
They're like, all right, I fucking hate this hamster now,
Uh-huh.
but there's somebody else on this list who these guys hate more
Impossible.
than Puxatawny.
Impossible.
That's what they're
That
thinking
is
right
damn
now.
near impossible, John.
Well,
The amount of hatred I have for that fucking skunk is so insurmountable. Like, I don't understand why he's not just a scapegoat for everything that's
Right.
wrong that's happened
I
in
agree.
human history.
what happened? Blame the fucking weasel.
Right, the one who constantly is just, oh, it's winter. It's going to be winter for another 6 years.
You know how sad that guy's life's got to be?
Unbelievable,
Fuck him.
He lives, and you know what? I'm not going to say that. I had something real bad to say, and it had to do with where he's from, but I'm not going to go there,
Right.
okay?
We don't want to stoop to that level.
Right. Okay.
Move on.
That one went a little long.
It did.
But
But you know what? We have a lot to say about Fucks Tony. He's a dick. Biggest dick. Anyways,
All right.
now before we get to number one,
For number one, we do have a few honorable
we got
mentions.
a couple honorable mentions. These guys aren't quite as bad as the 4 previous we've talked about, but they're still pretty much dicks.
Pretty much. I mean, there's really no criteria for this list other than, like, their name comes up in conversation around the garage, and it's like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah.
God.
Like,
All
I
right.
just don't want to talk to him.
So a few honorable mentions.
Yeah.
I want you to gauge them on the amount. Give me a loud ugh. The louder the ugh, the more you
Okay.
disapprove. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Number one, Aaron Rodgers. Okay.
You know.
Aaron Rodgers.
You know what? Like, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
he
some
just
people.
cut his whole family off, which is kind
We're
of.
not gonna get into that, but yeah. So he's on the list. Rosie O'Donnell.
Ugh!
Yeah. Rosie
I'm
O'Donnell.
not totally sure she's a woman, but
That's
hot take.
right.
Another hot take. That's 3 hot
There's
takes.
3 hot takes in the same podcast. That's unbelievable.
That's crazy.
All right.
Where are all the hot cakes at, anyways?
Yep. Roman Reigns.
Oh! Can I times 10 that?
Roman Reigns.
His dick. It smells like shit. Anyways, moving on. Moving on.
Yeah, Roman Reigns made the list. Another one, Charles Barkley.
Oh, fuck him.
The only thing I have
He's
to say
worse
about
than,
Charles,
he's worse than Roman Reigns.
I'm not a huge NBA. I don't really watch the NBA all that much. All I could say to Charles Barkley though is like, get over it and move on.
Right. He's like
You know-
he's like stuck in high school.
Yeah, but he's like
Stuck.
huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could beat our ass.
Yeah, but no, he's on the list.
Yeah,
we will
fuck
say.
him.
Okay, so he's an
Next.
honorable mention. All right, and then the last honorable mention we have here is pretty much a lump sum. It's all the Kardashians and O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
We don't really need a reason.
No.
There are a lot of reasons, but we don't need one.
That's just on the list.
Yeah, they're on the
Let's
list.
get
They've made the list, but
the moment everybody's been waiting for.
nobody we have mentioned so far has even come close to this dude
This
in
dude.
being a huge asshole.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So, John, are you ready for this? I know you've been raring to go for it.
Yeah.
You live for this right now.
This one's big for me.
I don't even know if we're gonna use a timer for this
We
one.
might as well not.
Yeah,
I got a
'cause-
lot to say.
And it's not gonna be too long, but we're gonna get it out. All right. Number one, the biggest douche in the universe is Thomas Edison.
Oh, he's such a fucking asshole.
now,
Tommy E. You
Yep,
know his
Tommy
middle
E.
name is like fucking Arlo or fuck him. Seriously, who has a stupid ass middle name like that?
Arlo.
I don't know. It's something weird like that. It's gay. Anyways, he's gay. Thomas Edison can go. He can take a long hike off a short bridge. Okay, I'd like to fucking. If I could go back in time, you ever get that question?
Uh-huh.
If you go back in time and fucking punch one dude square in the face, mine would be Tommy E. Fuck Thomas Edison. Everybody thinks, oh, Thomas Edison, he did so much for us. Fuck him. He didn't do shit.
All right. Well, you obviously this has been a thing of yours for a while, and I've been really looking forward to this one because I want to know why. Why is Thomas Edison the biggest douche in the universe?
Well, where do I start?
Start
seriously,
with
where do I start?
So, from what I know about Thomas Edison, is he invented the light bulb?
Fuck Thomas Edison and the light bulb. Thomas
Well, where
Edison. All
was
right,
he?
here's what Thomas Edison did. He had the idea. Somebody else came up with the light bulb.
Okay.
Thomas Edison simply perfected the light bulb
Okay.
and then took the idea as his own.
Okay. That's
He
kinda
robbed
dick
it.
move.
He robbed a dude.
But
He just robbed a dude of his fucking invention. He's
Didn't he
an
have a ton of
asshole.
assistants too?
Yeah, he was just he had so much shit that he did that he took credit for, and he's fucking deaf. Let's not get into that. He wasn't that deaf. He couldn't hear out of one ear. Because he did invent the big ass like first ever earpiece. What do they call those hearing aids?
Oh yeah.
He did
Seeing
invent that
cartoons
fucking thing.
like I can't hear it.
That's
Yeah,
because he
okay.
couldn't hear Tesla laughing at him from fucking millions of miles away.
Okay.
Fucking dick.
All right. So what did he do to Tesla though?
All right, here's
Because Tesla, from what I
this.
understand,
This is where I get so upset about it.
okay. Tesla could have done a lot of great things.
Right. Thomas Edison, this is why he is the biggest. Because he potentially set us back hundreds of years.
Okay.
Thomas Edison.
Uh
Because a lot of people maybe didn't hear about the War of Currents.
huh. Uh huh.
Now, the War of Currents, hit you a little history here, right? The War of Currents had to do with DC current what you have in like your cars and laptops and blah, blah, stuff like that, appliances at home, and AC current, which is what we currently use, which was Tesla who perfected AC current the way we use it today. Sorry. Getting a little snoozy over here.
God. Okay.
But the point is that Thomas Edison,
Yeah.
because he felt like, because not a lot of people know this either, Tesla worked for Edison at one point.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, wow, this fucking Tesla, he's like, this guy's a fucking dick. So he splits, right? And he starts doing his own thing with Westinghouse. Anyways, big history stuff.
Wow, you know a lot about... This is awesome. All right,
Dude,
keep
I
going.
fucking hate this guy.
Okay.
So the point is, they have their little war occurrence, whatever. Tesla obviously wins, because as we have electricity coming to your house today, is AC current, because it's easier to transmit over long distances.
Right. And that was Tesla's idea.
That was it. Well, Tesla perfected it.
Okay.
The idea was there. Tesla perfected
Was that an idea
it.
that Thomas Edison stole?
No, that was like a...
Universal.
Yeah, Westinghouse, I believe, is who came up with that.
Okay.
And then it was Westinghouse Tesla.
All right. Now, take it away from the history lesson. Okay. So, you hate Thomas Edison.
I hate Thomas Edison, but that's where I'm getting with this.
Yeah, right.
All right?
Okay.
So, basically, Tesla wins the battle of currents. But that's not enough for Thomas Edison. So, everybody in the world telling Thomas Edison he's wrong wasn't enough for him. So, people hired Edison, his company, to electrocute animals to see if it was more humane way to kill them instead of like drowning them, stuff like that, right?
Oh.
So Thomas Edison goes ahead. Now, whatever. They want to be more humane. They got to put down the animals. They don't know how to do this yet, so they're gonna electrocute.
Okay.
But that's not. Thomas Edison takes away from everything, right? And he fucking tries to turn it on Tesla, saying that AC current is more dangerous. So he used these poor animals who are dying at the fucking switch of Thomas Edison to fucking whatever you call it to Tesla, making him look like a bad guy.
Yeah.
Wrong again.
So
again, this motherfucker is a stupid son of a bitch because he's wrong. Because it is fucking science, Kyle. DC current is more dangerous than AC current. Now I'm not done there. All right. The Tesla coil.
Oh, the thing they use in Frankenstein movies.
Right.
Well, I think he got the better end of the stick there.
Wrong.
Oh,
That's where you're wrong.
okay.
Tesla could have transmitted free wireless electricity across the United States.
Really?
What does Thomas Edison do?
Fuck that.
He says, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Because he ain't going to get the payday. You know what I mean? All the U.S. government, they all want the payday.
Right.
You know what I mean? They ain't going to get it if Tesla's like, free motherfucking electricity! Right?
Yep.
So on and so forth. What happens? Thomas Edison and his boys, he calls up the boys, probably through his fucking hearing aid. And he's like, "Woo," like a fucking whale sound. And he goes, hey, round up the crew, get the pitchforks and the flamethrowers, which I'm sure they had, and we're going to go burn down Tesla's fucking house.
Wait a minute. They burned down... That's not true.
Yes.
No way.
They burnt down Tesla's lab.
For what reason?
Because the U.S. government they wanted to suppress Tesla's invention.
So what you're telling me
He had a
is,
few other crazy. He was a little crazy, but yeah.
But he had good ideas.
Yeah.
A lot of the crazy people do have good ideas. But
This motherfucker, after Thomas Edison does all this, guess what happens to this guy? Tesla.
whatever.
Great guy. Knew a lot of stuff. He had the idea for the smartphone in 1901. So your fucking grandfathers would have been in World War fucking I calling up people on their iPhones if it weren't for fucking Thomas Edison. Anyways, he dies poor, alone, in a New York hotel
Really?
because Thomas Edison fucked him over.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a whirlwind, man. I'll tell
I'm
you.
sorry.
I know you've hated him for a long time, but I had no idea the gravity of
It all just came out.
Well, I'm glad we gave you a platform to
I
do
just
that.
splooged my hatred for Thomas Edison all over the place.
Wow.
Sploogy.
Damn.
Sploogy McSploogster.
So he is the biggest douche
Yeah.
in the universe.
He's the biggest asshole ever in the world.
Wow.
Of all worlds.
Wow.
Yeah.
That you...
Mark my words. That's not a hot take. That's the fucking truth, people.
Whoa.
Thomas Edison is the biggest asshole ever to live.
Wow. So, all right, well, that's the list.
That's the list?
That was a hell of a list, man.
Yeah.
I think we pretty much covered it, though.
I think we got them all.
I invite people We're gonna, we post this on our Twitter.
Yeah, let's put a poll up.
Yo_garage. We're gonna put a poll up. We're actually gonna have a little bit of a tournament. Say who's the biggest dick.
A tourney, huh?
Well, because I don't think you can put all of them. We're gonna have a tournament of the biggest dicks in history.
Okay.
We're gonna see who wins.
All right.
We're gonna have round robin, for March Madness.
Okay. All
We're gonna
right.
set up a little something.
Thomas Edison won already.
We'll see, man.
Mark my
We'll
words.
see what the people
That's
say.
a hot take. Thomas Edison wins.
Yep.
Hot
so
take,
we'll
hot
see how that
case.
happens, but that'll be on our Twitter. And we just want to thank you all for listening in. And John, you want to send these people out with one last little thing?
Yeah. Just remember, thank Nikola Tesla for your electricity, and fuck Thomas Edison, and Aaron Rodgers, if you're listening,
Call your family, man.
they miss you.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
You guys have a nice day.